What's up, guys? Danny, hold on. I'm back here today. I got another top 10 list for you guys. This will be the top 10 Suffocation songs on my handy dandy notebook here. Suffocation is a death metal band that I really enjoy, and along with Suffocation and Dying Fetus, I think those bands do like technical death metal done right. And I really enjoy Suffocation. They're like, if you see my top 10 death metal bands list, they're one of my favorite death metal bands. And I don't have any honorable mentions with this because I don't want this video to be too long. I just want to be quick and to the point. So enough, messing around. Let's get to the list itself. Number 10 in my top 10 Suffocation songs is Imminent Wrath off of their most recent album, their 2013 release, Pinnacle of Bedlam. I thought this was a really heavy, pummeling track with excellent guitar work from Terrence and Guy. I know one of the guitarist names is Terrence Hobbs and Guy Marchese or something like that. But yeah, I mean, the guitar work on this song was very good. Frank Mullins, I really like Frank Mullins' vocals on Pinnacle of Bedlam. They were just sounded more, even though the album itself kind of sounded a bit too polished, his vocals sounded really good on this song, and I really enjoyed it. So, number 10 was Imminent Wrath off of Pinnacle of Bedlam. Number 9 is Dismal Dream off Blood Oath. Dismal Dream is my favorite track off of their 2009 release, Blood Oath, which was a very good album. Check it out if you haven't. But yeah, I mean, this song was just a very fucking heavy, brutal song that I really enjoyed off of Dismal Dream. And I found the riffs and guitar works to be very catchy, so that's why this song's always stuck with me. Alright, number 9 was Dismal Dream by Blood Oath. Number 8 is Jesus Wept off of their debut album, Effigy of the Forgotten. This is just a classic Suffocation track. Like, if you listen to Suffocation, and the first track that comes to mind is usually Jesus Wept. Just a very raw, heavy song off this, off Effigy of the Forgotten. Guitar work was just very brutal. His Frank Mullins guitar work is just... Frank Mullins' vocals, I'm sorry, very signature and unique as always. The drum work on this album, Effigy of the Forgotten, was very good. So if you haven't checked out Jesus Wept or Effigy of the Forgotten, definitely check it out. Number 7 is off their self-titled album, Suffocation. This one's called Bind, Torture, Kill. I thought this was a very dark, heavy song that I really enjoyed off their self-titled album. Usually people would say like Abomination Reborn is their favorite track off this album, but I say that Bind, Torture, Kill is my favorite track off this album. But it's an overall killer album anyway, but Bind, Torture, Kill is one of my favorite tracks, is my favorite track off this album. It's a very heavy, dark song with just killer leads by Terrence Hobbs, and very good song. Definitely check it out if you haven't. Number 6 is Animalistic Offerings off of Breeding the Spawn. I kind of feel like Breeding the Spawn's kind of overlooked in the Suffocation discography. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I thought Animalistic Offerings was a very heavy, brutal song off this album. I mean, this album is very good. But Animalistic Offerings is my favorite track off this album. I thought, it's a very heavy song with some brutal yet technical guitar work. And it's really good song. Definitely check it out if you haven't. So number 6 was Animalistic Offerings off Breeding the Spawn. Number 5. Alright, we're getting to the top 5 now. This number 5 is Pierce From Within, the title track for Pierce From Within. This was just a very fast, heavy fucking song that I really liked off this album. The guitar work and the leads were just fucking phenomenal. I really enjoyed like the leads and stuff on this album and this song in general, because I mean, all the guitar work on Suffocation's albums are just fantastic. And the production was not too polished at all. It kind of gave it a raw crunch that this song deserves. But yeah, I mean, I really like Pierce from Within the title track, and you know, really good song. Check it out if you haven't. So number 5 was Pierce from Within, off Pierce from Within. Number 4 is Infecting the Crypts off the Human Waste EP. I actually prefer Infecting the Crypts off Human Waste than Effigy of Forgotten. That's just me. But yeah, I mean, this EP was just raw and fierce, and with Infecting the Crypts, and they actually used C standard tuning on this EP, while the rest of their stuff, I think they used C sharp. But that tuning kind of gave it a more beefy tone on this track, and with the kind of raw production, it just gives it more of a crunch on this track, and I really liked it. Because like 3 of these songs on here are from the Human Waste EP, which I really love the Human Waste EP. I have to pick that up soon. But yeah, Infecting the Crypts off Human Waste was just fucking awesome, heavy, brutal track. You should definitely check it out if you got to. And if you want, you can check out the version of Effigy. Check out the Infecting the Crypt, the Effigy of the Forgotten version of Infecting the Crypts if you want. But you know, definitely check them both out. So number 4 was Infecting the Crypts off of Human Waste. Number 3 is off another EP, another great EP for Suffocation. Despise the Sun. This one's called Blood Churn. This is another really fast, fucking awesome track off this EP. I mean, the guitar work is fast, yet it can be like melodic at some points, especially in the guitar riff. They had a couple notes on the the G and the B string, which kind of add more melodic tone to the riff in the song. But this was my favorite song off the Despise the Sun EP. I really enjoyed this EP, and Blood Churn is my favorite song off this EP. So number 3 was Blood Churn, Despise the Sun. Definitely check out those. Definitely check out the EP and the song if you want. Number 2 is my personal favorite live song from Suffocation. I mean, because I've seen them live. Last time I seen them live was on the Carnival of Death tour back in October, and they fucking killed it. I love that. I think they played with Cataclysm too. But yeah, number 2 is Synthetically Revived off of the Human Waste. This track was just fucking heavy as all fuck. I really enjoyed this track, and I mean, it's with the raw atmosphere that this EP sets, it just makes it fucking sound perfect. I really enjoyed Synthetically Revived off Human Waste. I mean, this this track was just fucking wow. When I first heard it, this was like one of the first Suffocation songs I ever heard, and this track just fucking blew me away. So yeah, number 2 off Human Waste is Synthetically Revived. I know there's another version of this song off on Pierce from Within, so if you want to check that out, definitely check that out, and check the original version off of Human Waste. Number 1 is my all-time favorite Suffocation song, Catatonia. Me personally, I enjoyed every single fucking version of this song, either it be off of Human Waste, Despise the Sun, yada yada yada. I mean, every version of this song, Suffocation Day, was just fucking phenomenal. This is just classic Suffocation right here. This is my all-time favorite Suffocation song. I mean, I really enjoy this song. This was one of the first Suffocation songs I was ever shown. Definitely do yourself a favor and check that song out if you want, because that is just technical death metal done right and at its peak with Catatonia. Alright, that was my top 10 Suffocation songs. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you got some spare time on your hands, let me know what your top 10 Suffocation songs are in the comments below. But anyway, this was Danny Explosion. Thought I'd do a quick little top 10 list. Like, comment, subscribe if you want. And as always, stay brutal, keep it metal.